eye Hulk. So I actually dropped my phone as I went to enter that fight, and I clicked the power button on the way down trying to catch it, which turned the screen off, and that stops recordings apparently. So I don't have that fight recorded, unfortunately. But I did solo it. He went into immortality twice, which I wanted to go back and look at because I've never encountered that before. But unfortunately, I don't get a chance to. So moving on, I have this Tigra here. On Vivified, I land a heavy off the bat because exhaustion stop her specials from being unblockable, just in case she decides to throw a special 1 or special 2. But the plan here is to push her to special 3 and just tank it. I have an invuln boost on from the eye Hulk fight, which I actually ended up needing because when he went into immortality for the second time, I did not expect it, and he definitely tagged me in the 5-hit combo. So that was fun. I'm glad I had that. So here, I tank that special, throw a 1 hit right into special 2, and down she goes. And then next up, I got Mojo on Powersnack. I'm not sure if I've taken a Mojo here before. I don't remember. I feel like I probably have. But either way, my plan for this one was to bait special 1s and just make sure that I complete prompts if I can, if they're easy enough to complete without straying from the overall fight. Like, I don't want to let myself get backed up trying to complete one, so if it's easy to do, I'll do it. That way I can give him passive power gain once I get him to 3 million followers, and then I can reverse it. And I just want to make sure that I have withers and exhaustions on him for when we hit the halfway point and trigger backup recovery. So right there, dodge a hit, that's an easy one. Bait out a special, dodge a hit, give him a passive power gain, then reverse it. Here, I'm going to push him to backup recovery, which will just drain all his power out. And then just finish him off nicely in a second. And down he goes. Moving into section 2, I have the fight that I was probably the most concerned with. I've taken Domino here with Warlock quite a bit. Normally 4 Loki likes to turn off willpower for this fight, in my experience. So I had someone check, and sure enough, willpower was off. It changes the fight slightly, but it doesn't change it overall. Instead of going for special 2s, you just go for special 3s and get the power drain from the special 3, and just make sure that you don't lose your invulnerable boost, because then you will most likely die. So just play it super safe. Don't trust any of your parries against her. Double check everything, because Domino is a vicious life-sucking bitch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just play it super safe. Push her to special 3 here. Whenever she's lucky and you stun her, your stuns are shorter anyway. So I normally just stick for 1 hit. I was playing with fire a little bit in this one. I was going to hit her while she was lucky more than once. And she evades quite a few times. But I expected it almost. I was prepared for it in case she did it. And then just when she's lucky and I go for a full combo, I'm ending it at 4 hits. Just in case she would evade that last hit, you don't really have a chance to block or dash back. You kind of leave yourself open. Right here, I was hoping to throw my special 3 when she wasn't lucky, because I've had an instance in the past where I threw it while she was lucky, and she stopped my power drain from draining her after the special 3. So that was an interesting one, and I learned from it. So I tried not to make that mistake again here. She's gonna hit me with another special 3 here in a second. I think this is the second one she's thrown, so I can tank 1 more, but the fight is pretty much over. And I think I'm gonna finish her up with a special 2. Yeah, because she had me back in the corner. So I didn't want to push her to a bar of power before throwing it in case she went lucky. So I just did 2 hits and then straight into special 2 to finish her up. Next up, I got this Dragon Man on Kinetic and Aspect of Evolution. I've taken a lot of Mystics on this node. Taken a lot of fights on this node in general. Last season, I ran 7 in Section 2 a lot. And the trick is to keep your Wither up get some exhaustions from your heavies and then actually let them hit you, because you can reverse the kinetic that way and just keep them under a bar power altogether. I think at one point in this fight though, I might actually get a special. I don't remember. No, I don't think he gets a special. But he does hit me a couple times. Yeah, right there. I was dashing back. I caught on a dash back. Drop my special too. And down he goes. Then moving into section 3, I have a Sorcerer Supreme. I took a Mangog on this node last war, I think it was. And I kept him at 0 power and just kept bursting my ruptures. And I'm going to do pretty much the same thing to Sorcerer here. Although, this was a very quick fight. This reminded me of my my Sparkles fights back in the day on Path 9. I think it ended up being like 30 seconds or something like that. So I get the rupture. No, not the rupture, the falter on her. And then work up to my special 2. Just burst in some ruptures, throw my special 2, and down she goes. Nice and easy, nice and safe. And then I'm on boss duty. I have Mangog. Mangog and I are best of buds. I'm going to be using Spidey 99. And I put suicides on for this, so I have the constant regen because I take 75% less damage on the boss node. And I can control his power much easier when he's not on 54. You can pretty much keep it 100% in check. Until I reached a point where I was actually reversing it at a steady rate though, I'm limiting my combos because I don't want to build up his stacks of hatred. He gets all sorts of extra attack and resistances, I think. So I'm just trying to keep those down. Stacking up my ruptures. I'm going to have some pretty crazy rupture bursts in this one later on in the fight. But he's going down super fast. I mean, we're a little bit over 30 seconds in. He's almost halfway. Getting in some nice intercepts. Keeping the debuffs paused. I have 2 withers now, 20 ruptures. Just keep stacking them up. I think it's coming up. Boom, that was like 25% health in 3 seconds. And then drop the special 2. And down he goes, easy peasy. Super quick boss fight. We ended up winning this one. 4 Lokis showed up today. They went 150 and 5. Very solid showing on their part. We went 150 and 3. And our battle group went 50 and 1. We got the breadstick. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Thank you for watching.